Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be using the Physicians Formula products that I have. I picked up some myself and I also got a lovely set from the beautiful and talented Charm Wench. I'll leave a link to her channel down below. Now the only things I don't have is primer by them, and I do not have lips, highlight or concealer, so I'm just going to use the products that I've got. So I've done all my skincare. So we're going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow. Now I've got my window open so you might hear birds twittering and stuff, but I'm roasting. Very anxious today, my heart is racing. I suppose I'm just going to have moments like that, but anyway, we'll put on a brave face as usual. Yeah, so we'll just give a bit of this. You'll probably notice and be able to tell with my videos by now that when my dad's out, I speak a bit louder. That's because half the time, even if I say to him, I'm filming, don't come into my room, he's like, who you talking to? Ah! As you can tell, he's out. So let's crack on with this before he comes back. So we are going to try out this Cushion Foundation by, excuse me, Physicians Formula. It says mineral wear, talc free, all-in-one cushion foundation, broad spectrum, SPF 50 sunscreen, and I picked the shade Natural because online it's hard to decide, so we'll just have to see how we go with that. Now it does have a wee puff with it, but I'm going to use my trusty number 7 sponge. I feel, I don't know, I might give this a go. So it looks like this. We'll open it up and we'll hope and pray that it is a good colour match. Now where am I going to put that, Julie, so you don't get all over the place? So we'll try with a wee puff first. It's not too bad colour wise, I don't suppose. Feels nice on the skin. I'm going to just use my mirror here like so that I can see it. So we'll set the little cushion there beside me and get this little puff. It's actually not too bad a colour. I'm using my ring light, but I've also got the curtains open and the natural daylight behind me. It's not too bad. It says, well, you'll see the video before you see this one. You know, when I talk you through the products that I've got, and it says it's really good to use in the summer when there actually is sunshine. So let's hope we get some sunshine here in sunny Scotland, haha, and I'll be able to test it out, like sort of hold it back and test it out. But so far I'm liking the feeling of it on my skin. I mean, as you can tell, hold on, maybe it's a wee bit closer. Can you tell? Let's adjust. Is that better? Whoa, that's not better. That's no better. That's better the way it was. As you can tell, it's a very lightweight foundation. I mean, you can still see my freckles and everything, and personally that doesn't bother me. So if you're into a more full coverage, it is probably not for you, but I quite like that, you know. It's just nice, it's natural, as it suggested, being natural colour. So that's as much as that as I'm going to put on. So that was the foundation, and I'm just going to let it sink into my skin a bit. Now I also don't have an eyebrow product. 1 minute. Makeup bag by the lovely Fleur de Force. I've had this for a while. And we'll take my trusty Brow Zings by Benefit, because obviously I don't have a Physicians Formula brow product, and that will give the foundation time to settle into my skin before we add bronzer. Look, I'm shaking. I don't know if you can see, I'm pure shaking. I just feel so on edge right now. Not panicky, but my anxiety is a bit off the charts now. I've been feeling quite dizzy for the past few days and lightheaded, and I was sick the other day, so I don't know if it's a bug going about or sometimes I get problems with my inner ear, so I don't know if it's a mixture of all different things. But if you'd have seen my mum and daughter tag, which was more about me telling you what I know about my mum, I got pretty emotional in that. So I do think crying is a good outlet, especially if you do suffer with an anxiety disorder. So that's the eyebrows done. I think what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go into this nude shades that the lovely Charmed Wench got me in the set, and it says beautiful shimmery nudie colours, and it comes with a little spongy applicator. So we're going to work between that and just some brushes that I've got. I've not really thought about what look I'm going to do. I think this is my trusty Zoella bag, which I got from Student Blog Live Lauren. How beautiful is it? And I just keep my makeup brushes in it. I think I'm going to take first though. I'm getting makeup all over the place. I think I'm going to take first of all a matte shade from my Soap and Glory palette. There'll be a video on this palette as well at some point, because there is no matte shade. I'm going to use this matte shade here, and I'm just going to put it all over my lid just as a wee base. And I'm just using the Physicians Formula sponge that I got with it, because it doesn't have to be precise. And as I say, I ain't no makeup artist. I just wanted to do the video showing you me using the products. I've collected quite a few bits now, actually, for my 700 subscriber giveaway, but I think I do still want to get a few more bits, and then I will put up the video to show you what you could win. So make sure you've liked and subscribed so that you don't miss out. Now, here we go. What colours do we pick? Let's have a brush out of here, Julie. Oh, I've got a tickle in my throat. Okay, so I think I am just going to, I don't know, mess about here. It's weird, see, because they're all like this, I don't know whether to just go through them all or go over it. I think I'm just going to sweep my brush to start off with over all the lighter shades at the bottom. And then I'm going to take my wee mirror so that I can, what was that? Oh, I wish my makeup sponge. And we're just going to see how they apply. That's quite nice. See the light shimmer there? And that's me literally, I've got too many things in my hand. I'm literally taking the brush and I'm just sweeping over these colours, tapping the excess off. And I'm just sweeping it over my eyelid with window wiper motions, just to see what the shades are like. I've never used anything apart from the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula, so this is a good test. I think that's quite nice. It's just very subtle, and then as you can tell there's nothing on this eye. So I'm just going to keep building it up just now. Winging it out and building it up. And then I need another wee brush of some sort to do a little bit of blending. So I'm going to use this angled brush by Spectrum. This is the, where's the letters? B04. Another one I was using was the angled shadow brush by Real Techniques. And I'm just going to blend it just a wee bit. I like this. This is almost like the kind of colour I would probably wear. You know, I don't wear makeup every day because I work in housekeeping, so I just don't see the point. And it gets so roasting and you end up sweating it all off. So I don't tend to wear makeup to work. But probably if I was going to try and just make myself feel a bit better, this kind of subtle just wash of colour would be perfect for that. Almost like a no makeup kind of look where, you know, it's just nice and subtle, isn't it? They're really easy to blend, and there's not much fallout from it when I'm tapping the excess off. So that's good. Birds are twittering away. We've just had our garden done by our friend, and a lot of the bush and that's gone, so they're probably like, what have you done to my home? But it was getting overgrown. So that's it, just subtly there. Hope you can see that. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to take too many things. I'm going to go into the brownier parts, but I'm just going to slightly take it and try and just kind of add a little bit, you know, to the outside corner. Okay, that wee sponge thing is no use. So I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to go into the sort of metallic-y goldy brown and just sort of see if we can pick it up on the outside excuse me, corner. Oh, that's quite nice actually, it's really nice. Can you see that there? Just slightly on the outside corner. I've said before, I always feel like this eye, it's got a natural thingy to it, and this eye, I don't know. That eye just, like, literally sticking two fingers up to me going, well, Julie doll, it is no happening for you, mate. And I'm like, thanks very much for that. So just give that a wee blend, it's quite subtle. You can see I've not done it on this side yet. So we'll dip back into that. And as I say, look, there's really hardly anything fallout wise at all. Oh, I'm needing to get back to Dundee, see my man and get my eyebrows sorted. I always go to the little walk-in place in the shopping centre where he is and just get them waxed, because when I pluck them, one, it hurts like fuck and my eyes water, and two, waxing is just so much quicker. I've never tried threading, and I don't think threading is for me. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the same brush. Actually, I'm not. I'm going to take this little, is it an accent brush? Yes, accent brush by Real Techniques, really small. And I'm going to go into the much darker brown at the end. I'll show you in a minute. And I'm just going to add a tiny little bit of that into the outside corner of the eye. Just pulling it over. Again, there's still like not much fallout from it. It is really good. And I'm just going to use my finger and just pat it. See in there? So the one that I'm using is the brown just beside the black there at the end. And I'm literally just thinging it on. Thinging it, great techniques. Just popping it on that outer edge and just swooping it in. And down to the lash line. And then go in with a wee bit more. And just repeat the same process. And then I'm just patting it in. Okay. Now I'm going to take the same brush and I'm going to sweep it over all the colours that I used in my lid, including the light ones. And sometimes I feel this irritates my eyes. Maybe I'm too sensitive at the bottom for doing that. I'm just literally putting a tiny bit of it because obviously I'll use eyeliner, but I really do feel like it irritates me a wee bit. Now, I think that's me for the eyeshadows. Sorry. What do you think? Nice and subtle. I like it. So, we have a choice of eye products here. We have got... Where's the other one? Is it going under the pillow? Oh, hiding. We've got the 3 Kajal ones. So we've got a bronze, a brown, a black, and then I've got a brown and I think one of these. So I think I'm going to use the brown one of this in my waterline first. So it just looks like so. Give it a wee swatch for you so you can see, even though I've done that in the video already. So there we go. And I'm just going to run it in my waterline. My really watery waterlines. It's nice to have the option rather than a full on black though, isn't it? I don't know that you can see it very well because it's quite subtle. It's super duper pretty though. It kind of brightens the eye up a bit. Then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, oh my nose is itchy, this Kajal pencil. I'll just swatch this one again for you. It's a more coppery one. And I think I'll run that over it as well. And see if it just intensifies the colour a bit. Oh my goodness, such a dry throat. Last ever call the midwife tonight. It's Mother's Day today actually and Sunday when I'm filming this. So that looks a bit better and I'm going to try and run some of it on the upper eyes. As I say, it's subtle, I quite like it like that. Now, I am going to try and do this, so please bear with me. I'm going to use the coppery one now, which is that one there, and I'm going to try and line my eyes with it, since it's I am really shit at doing all of this kind of thing. Right, let me just look in my mirror, and I'm falling off my cushions. That's not too bad actually, it's not too bad. What this look's going to totally be is a subtle look. It's not going to be anything full on in your face. She says. Now why is that one always thicker than that one? Right, let me just have a gander. I still like it, I like it. Try and wing it a wee bit. And I actually think I'm going to run a wee bit of this in there. It's like a bronzy, smoky, shimmery, goddessy kind of look, I suppose. You're probably like, no, Julie, it looks nothing like it. Anywho, where's the lid for that? So next up, we are going to use the trusty butter bronzer. And this is the light one. And it looks like so. And I'm going to take, because I saw Nick from Pixie Woo doing this, and I never thought to, big powder brush. Going to dab it all in and just disperse it all over the face. Oh, it smells like holidays. It is so good. I like bronzer on my nose, down my neck. It's 19 minutes long already, this video, and I don't edit. Okay, so that's the bronzer. Again, at my end, it doesn't look too bronzed. Is that better to see it? Let's see. No. Maybe that's better. So I don't look too bronzed, just nicely bronzed. And because the foundation was nice and subtle, now we are going to try the Butter Blush. And I got it in the shade Natural Glow. And I'm going to take the Real Techniques one. I like to put it on the apple of my cheeks where I get redness anyway and just drag it up a wee bit. You're probably thinking, why didn't I finish my eyes first? I don't know. Okay, so that's the blush. Just a nice, subtle, natural flush as it would suggest. And then the last thing from Physicians Formula that I've got is this mascara, which was also in the set from Charmed Wench, and it's got a prep size that looks like this. So we'll pop this on first. It's a flipping colossal brush. Look at the size of the brush. Sometimes I think even this ring light is not doing justice when you see in my just how good the eye makeup is. But I'll pop photos on my Instagram. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's make_up_lover 1983, and my Twitter is @JulieLineBarber. And all that information is in the About section, you know, when you click onto my channel. There's also my email address for any companies that would want to reach out and do some PR work and such the likes. That would be nice. So if you want to check that out, so that's just the prime on, so that's quite good considering I don't have like the most crazy ass lashes. But the brush is nuts, man. I hate having too much product on. Look at the size of that brush. So let's see how we go. I don't know if it'll grab the wee tiny ones there. As you can tell, I've got a gap there from where I had chicken pox, which is also what makes it harder to do eyeliner for me. Okay. Let me have a wee look. That looks quite nice actually. What do you think? Beautiful. I'm just messing about with the lighting here, so excuse me. I'm just trying to see if you can see me better. Maybe I should have. But I quite like the subtle kind of bronzy eye look that's given. I like the mascara, and I don't have a concealer by Physicians Formula, so I'm just going to use my Bourjois one and just do a tiny bit under my eyes, even though there was literally not much fallout at all. Makeup sponges falling on the floor, and we'll just sweep that under the eyes. Okay, and the other thing I don't have by them is a highlighter, so I am going to use my highlight from my Becca Jacqueline Hill. But first, what I'm going to do is I am going to take my NYX Dewy finishing spray. Hopefully my mascara's dried. There's no fall down from that. And then I am going to take this brush here and I'm going to go into the highlighter and just pop it onto my cheeks just while the setting spray is still a bit thingy, because then the highlight adheres to it better. And then the last thing I'm going to do is apply my Clarins lip product and we're done. And this is my finished look using the Physicians Formula products apart from lips, highlights, eyebrows. So what do you think? This is the eyes. Just nice, subtle, sort of bronzy colour, and the lovely mascara. And I'll move you in a wee bit closer. I really like it. So thank you very much to Charmed Wench for the items that she gave me. You know me so well, and I'm glad that I picked up some other bits. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and I will speak to you very soon. Bye.